5 favorites from Shattered Space, and I want to know yours. Hello everyone, this is Richard. Welcome to Starfield Essentials! Shattered Space, the first Starfield DLC, arrived 2 weeks ago on September 30th. I've been playing it since then, with about 20 hours directly experiencing new content. If I had paid attention to the reviews online, I should have been done with Shattered Space a long time ago. As of this video, I've completed 6 of the 8 quests in the main story and 8 of the 11 side quests. Today I share 5 aspects of the game that I've really enjoyed. I also want to hear what you like about Shattered Space, either in a comment here or as a response to one of my YouTube community posts. I'll probably finish the main story and remaining side quests this week. My next video will give my overall assessment of the positives and negatives I see in Shattered Space. Here I will mention some specifics, but nothing too revealing. If you've not played any Shattered Space at all, you might want to check the video chapters and skip any sections that might spoil something. Number 1. Stunning visuals. Shattered Space just looks great. There's plenty of beautiful locations in the base content, but Shattered Space offers some of the best environments in all of Starfield. There's no doubt you're on an alien world when you're walking around Dazra or elsewhere on Varun Kai. Number 2. Things to see and do. I enjoy just walking or driving around Dazra. There are many unique locations packed into this area. Shattered Space encourages the player to investigate their surroundings by scattering quests across the map. The main game did this too, except the locations were distributed across individual planets and star systems. For example, when doing Andreja's companion quest, the player had to visit Aquila City to inquire about Aaron Bascom, and then travel to the Den to find clues about Jada Huang, and so on. In contrast, for a side quest like Path of Redemption in Shattered Space, the player visits 5 holy sites distributed all around Dazra. I had already found several of these locations by just driving around the area for fun. Maleen Dam is another example. I had already found this site by exploring Dazra. I could not get access to the underground portion though, until I was engaged in the Exhuming the Past main story quest. Number 3. Vortex Horrors and the Redeemed. I like seeing these glowing blue vortex horrors randomly appearing as my character traverses the Dazra area. I like that they appear, walk around, and then disappear, only to show up elsewhere. I do a lot of long-range sniping in this game. Sometimes I approach a POI at a distance and wait to see if any vortex horrors appear. I like that they are not just one type of monster either. Some are sentient and others are just creatures. Speaking of sentience and creatures, let's spare a moment for the Redeemed. These things are fun to fight. I have to admit that I sometimes let a companion like Andreja catch their attention while I take longer range shots. Sometimes I let the companion charge straight ahead against the Redeemed while I circle their flank. I also like that there's a side quest about the Redeemed, so they are not just a random monster. Number 4. Side quests, especially Lost and Found. Yesterday I completed the Lost and Found quest. This is the scenario where the House of Healing asks the character to check on people affected by the disaster in Dazra. In this quest, you go to the house of Ueda Reigen, an elderly Varun who lives alone. His house is a mess, and you are there to see if he needs help. As someone who has parents that are probably Ueda's age, I found this quest very touching. I felt really sorry for this NPC, and my character did everything he could to help him. This was a thoughtful side quest that was totally unexpected. I have not tried it yet, but it would be lovely to be able to visit Ueda periodically and see how he is doing. I wonder if this quest is a sort of content that appeals to a different sort of game player. I would like to talk with the designer for this quest to learn more about it and how and why it appeared in Shattered Space. Number 5. Great Dungeons. There are many fun POIs throughout Starfield. Shattered Space really strikes me as being a dungeon crawl at times, though. As someone who played Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 1st Edition in elementary and middle school, I can appreciate a good crawl. Some of these locations are unusually deep, meaning they are vertically many floors from ground level to bottom. I wonder if this was a design decision. Again, it would be fun to ask the developers. Those are my 5. But how about one more? Bonus, voice acting. There's some excellent voice acting in Shattered Space. I usually do not comment on this, but in my game notes I wrote down Orahim from the Twice Reformed side quest and Ueda Reigen from Lost and Found.
Does the name Kozlov mean anything to you? Many people who heard that name do not live long enough to hear it again. Kozlov is what those in Dazra would refer to as a zealot. A brutal, sadistic one at that.
I remember now. This song. It's the one my granddaughter used to sing. She used to help me around the house, doing chores, tidying up, and then the accident happened. And I haven't seen her since. I know you mean well, but I can't keep doing this.
I could see how a player just clicking through options as quickly as possible could miss these performances. I admit, there are times when I click the button after I hear the first sentence. I mean, in the Scientific Method side quest, Adreja even comments that the scientists talk too much and should just get on with it.
Could we please move on?
Still, there are times when the voice acting really turns a routine encounter into something special.
Thank you. You need not do anything special with it. But I can't bear the sight of it. Now, if you'll kindly leave, I must get back to my things. Thank you for your help, but I would like to be alone now.
I commend the voice actors for this contribution to the game. What do you think of Shattered Space? I would like to hear what you like about the DLC. If I get enough commentary, I'll publish the results, either as a community post or as a new video. Your insights make this channel a place for positive and honest discussion of Starfield. If you made it to this part of the video, please leave a comment saying, "All must serve." Also, remember to ring the bell icon and select all notifications if you think it would be fun to convert the adoring fan into a redeemed. Check out my other videos if you want to learn things like how to keep your ship by building it in the creation kit, or my thoughts on the game's 1-year anniversary. My name is Richard. I will see you in the Starfield.
I know, and I love you for that.